On the edge of known space rests the ice planet, Lorn V. Lost to the Imperium and conquered by chaos, Lorn V will once more be a planet of war. A titan, forged in the volcanic furnaces of Mars and capable of redirecting the course of war, lies lost in a frozen city. The Imperial Guard, led by General Stern, must recapture what was once theirs, while the mysterious Eldar prepare for the arrival of an unspeakable horror.
Another world, another victory in the making for our glorious Emperor.
I see no victory here. I see but one truth, and that truth is war. This world would not even warrant our attention were it not for our prize.
Yes, the Titan Dominatus. Imagine. A great war machine forged in the volcanic foundries of Mars.
The Titan fell in the defense of this world. The Emperors entrusted the Cadian 412th Regiment of the Imperial Guard to retrieve it. The Titan lies in the ruins of Lorn V's principal city, Lorn. But one thing at a time. We must take the Lorn defense fortress if we hope to defeat the forces of chaos firmly entrenched upon this world. Spread word to the men. Tell them we win this day, or we die trying. There is no retreat! We need reinforcements. But we must capture the following strategic points to establish a safe landing zone.
Where is his will needed?
Concentrate your attention on those gates, but don't let the enemy outflank you. To breach the fortress, we must destroy those gates. A sentinel hangar.
Is the Emperor's
Of course. This was once an Imperial garrison. Reports indicate that some of the Sentinels are still functional. We must save that hangar if we are to secure and use the Sentinels in our favor. We must construct infantry command buildings to secure our position. The reinforcements must be near the front lines. Build them at the forward positions. Yes! Tactical command is operational. We can now arm the guardsmen with better weapons. You ask. Nothing must break through the forward line. Build turrets to bolster our defenses and reinforce the forward line with more firepower.
Victory!
That central base is housing those raptors. Destroy it, and we destroy the raptor threat.
You shall have your...
Our forces have made planetfall and are encountering little resistance.
For all we have learned in the last 40 millennia, is that we are singularly skilled in matters of war and mayhem. But how these pathetic emissaries of the ruinous mark managed to wrest Lorn V from the Imperial Guard, I'll never know.
What would you have me do?
We cannot survive this barrage much longer.
The Demon Gate is protected by the foul workings of the Warp. If we cannot overcome it quickly, then all is lost.
The Imperials falter in their opening steps, far sooner than I would have liked. How typical of them. Sadly, we must intervene on their behalf. Isha's tears. 4 generators channel power to the so-called Demon Gate. If we are to help these Imperials, we must destroy the 4 generators first. Fortunately, we can use our webway gates to reach impassable areas and to bypass the Imperial presence. They'll never know it was we who helped them. The rules we are trying to this place. It is the best course of action. The future is clouded on this side. is indeed joyous news. Be quick, however. The Imperials would neither understand nor appreciate our intervention were they to discover our presence. We must reach the sorcerer orchestrating this attack, but tell the warriors that I and I alone will dispense with him. The random hand of fate delivers me.
We have won, but the cost was high. Hundreds dead, thousands wounded. I have the numbers here if you wish.
We will mourn the dead later while the wounded can still fight. Regardless, we have our foothold and the soldiers left are more than enough to secure the Titan. Still, I wonder, why did the Demon Gate collapse? Whose fortune was that?
The fortune of chaos, General Stern. Such is the folly of consorting with evil. The Emperor was smiling down upon us today, General. I'm certain of it.
Only fools are certain, Commissar. And the day's not yet won. There's more to come. But what awaits us? I'm not sure.
We have weathered fiercer storms than this. Hold the line, damn you! You will not embarrass the Emperor today by dying! Watch your flanks and protect the Titan's crew! There! More come to die!
Chaos. Orcs. Our work is clear.
Indeed. The Thunderhawk crashed nearby, and it is to us to reach Chaplain Varnus and his Space Marines. More importantly, we must save the Titan's crew. To this task, all considerations, even our lives, are secondary.
I would have it no other way.
These maps date back to the first Imperial garrison stationed here. They speak of underground tunnels that run through the area and connect the bunkers. We can use these tunnels to our advantage. Those defense nests are of a considerable advantage. If we can seize command of them, we can gain the upper hand and vanquish the Emperor's foes far more effectively. Those chimeras have seen better days. But with some field repairs, they should serve our needs.
Executing your orders,
We can now
son.
use those chimeras to
For the glory of the
transport our
Imperium.
troops unharmed past the fire of those enemy turrets. Chimeras are available. Get them out there and give our men something safe to travel in. We must retreat and find another way around. The bridge is lost to us.
To be thrown back by this filth! Had we our basilisks ready, we would have taught them a lesson.
Exalted Farseer, the Imperials are mired before the bridge and falter under heavy bombardment. Your orders? The Imperials test my patience with their incompetence. Very well. We will deal with the orcs ourselves, but only because the time grows short. Death is almost upon us. With haste! The orcs are reacting to the explosion. Now is our chance to avoid them.
Do not keep us waiting so here.
Shall I divine our next move?
We strike without fear or hesitation. We are doing damage.
Finally! The basilisks have arrived to reinforce our position! Now we show those orcs the true meaning of firepower! We're under fire! It is my duty to serve!
The Emperor, it will be done.
Again, General Stern. You have my thanks, and the thanks of the Ultramarines.
I am the Emperor's humble servant, but we're not entirely responsible for today's rescue. Someone else is helping us. This is twice that some impassable obstruction miraculously evaporated.
You should trust in the Emperor. He was with us today.
Of that I have no doubt. But still, something else is helping us, and I wish they'd stop. I don't like favors curried in secret. They wilt under the Emperor's light.
Your words are pious. I respect that.
Thank you. I expect war in all things, and I'm rarely disappointed or caught unaware. I'll let my men know that the Imperium's finest extends them their gratitude.
Indeed. The Titan's crew is secure and ready for transport.
Let us leave this place then, and make our return to the outpost. We must get the crew back to the Titan, or all this will have been for naught.
Farseer Tordir, what is wrong? You appear ill. It is not a passing weakness. The immortal enemy draws near, and I'm afraid their presence taxes my strength. Then they will find us lying in wait, ready with their deaths. The webway assembly is safe, as is the stone itself. Good, for without the stone we cannot strike down what approaches. Still, there is work to be done. We cannot relocate again without attracting the attention of the area's orcs, however. Their leader possesses interesting technology. Deploy our rangers to eliminate this orc leader before they attack and destroy us all.
You have need.
We must fell the orc boss, and quickly. His allies grew nearer by the minute. Strike like the storm and kill the orc before his minions detect us.
Their blood, we seek the adventure within the we return to defend the camp.
Shall I divine you? The orcs have discovered our location and are swarming us. There are far more in the area than we expected. What is worse, they are using the abandoned sewer systems to move around.
Shall I play
Hurry,
the music
we must
here
relocate
then?
our base. Instruct the Bone Singer to teleport forward and build a webway gate at our next destination. This is a grim day. The orcs will soon break through the sewer pipes to reach us. We must use our gates to escape, but we haven't enough time. The enemy. We will trust to our skill to see us through.
Damage.
I pray it is enough.
Continue to build. I break that open to build.
The skein of plots unravels. Many have sacrificed themselves so that we might escape, but we are weakened for that loss. Now the Imperials know we are here. There is only one thing we can do.
Greetings, General Stern. I am Farseer Taldir. I require your assistance.
Eldar! I knew there was more to this than the orcs and Chaos Space Marines. Well then, if you know me by name, then you know my question.
Indeed. And why should you help us? Because in this matter we are not your enemy. It was we who saved you against the Demon Gate and the Orc Artillery. And if we perish, then you will never know the real threat facing all of you.
The strange readings. Very well. We will meet in person. Meanwhile... I don't trust the Eldar either. But this way, we know where they are. Move our men into position around the Eldar and protect them until we can relocate them. The Eldar are under our aegis for now, but we must save them from the Orc threat.
We will
protect them at all costs.
Orders understood.
Until we can relocate their base inside our fortifications. Now that the Eldar are safe behind our walls, the Orcs have redoubled their attacks against us. The assault is overwhelming, but we must hold out until reinforcements arrive, or die in the attempt. The reinforcements have arrived, and that has broken the Orc initiative.
It shall be done.
For your assistance.
You Eldar are always trying to manipulate us into fighting your battles. Hecate 7, Tartarus, here! What is it this time?
Very well. But remember that once I tell you the truth, I cannot untell it.
I believe in the Emperor. His is the only truth. Anything you have to say falters in comparison to that.
Very well. Death's locusts are coming to this world, and they will appear where your primitive Titan has fallen to stop you from claiming it. They are called the Necrons, and they will lay waste to all life in this sector.
Necrons? I've heard the word before.
The last time they were awake, eons ago, they thinned the galaxies of its species and threatened us to the verge of extinction. We possess a weapon this time, however. Our Soul Stone can destroy them. But we will speak more on this later. The orcs and fallen humans approach. Let us be on our way. Never have I encountered such an obstinate species. The orcs are victims of their nature, but these humans are willfully persistent and blind. How they survived is a joke the universe shares with no one, I'm afraid. But we can trust the humans to turn against us when the Titan is operational. That is why we must reach the Titan first with the Soul Stone. Only then can we hope to defeat the Necrons.
Necrons, and you believe the Elm?
Their assertions mean nothing to me. I agreed to help them to keep them within reach and to aid us in destroying the enemy. I fully expect them to betray us at first opportunity. We must reach that Titan and get the crew in place before the Eldar do. Only one of us, Imperial or Eldar, will win the day. And the victor will be chosen here. Clear that path and get the transport on its way!
Sir, I cannot permit the convoy to stand still any longer.
sir.
We must press on.
You heard the man.
Our duty, our only duty, is to ensure the Titan crew reaches the Titan unharmed.
Time for payback.
We must get their Land Raider transport safely through the psychic gates.
We are grateful for your assistance.
All right, give me a moment. I'll get these doors open. Hurry, get inside before they break through. On standby.
The
Time to
transport
earn our
sustained
keep.
severe damage. We must hold this position while we assess the situation.
We've got experience, sir.
As you wish, so shall it be done. Slowly take me a moment.
Standing by. Form in at the edge of the
How long till we're relieved?
The Emperor, it will be done.
Very well. We will make use of this
We're
superior
honoured by
power.
your trust. Time to earn our keep. Time to rise to the occasion, men.
standing by.
Faith is all that matters. Is that the best you've got?
Following orders.
This is General Stern of the Cadian 412th Regiment Imperial Guard. Only fools believe that the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Still, the Eldar proved useful enough to bring my men into position, admittedly at cost to their own lives. They lay outside, being cut to the last as I speak. I cannot risk helping them. I will not trade the lives of my men for theirs.
You will fail this day, General. Without our Soul Stone, the battle will be lost. The Necrons will sweep over you and drink your life out from the hollow vessel of your corpse. Without us, you face your doom.
Eldar, the Cadian 412th have faced doom before. We bested it then, and we will best it today. Die well. Although the Golden Throne of Terra orbits a distant star, far from here, the Emperor's hand is on your shoulders today. You have fought and displayed bravery and loyalty far and above your calling as guardsmen. You have faced the full brunt of an orc war, as well as stared down the horrors of the warp in the fallen Space Marines. And in that, I am honored to have led you. Our task remains, however. There is still work to be done. The Titan is ours, but its machine spirit is injured. The Titan crew is in place, leaving us to defend the Titan while the crew brings its armaments online. For that, we need energy to power the weapon systems. Now go! The fight is far from over! We must build thermoplasma generators if we hope to power the Titan. The Chaos Legion and the Orcs will be here any minute, and our defenses won't hold. Establish a stronger perimeter near those generator sites. They have to survive.
A challenge worthy of my skill. I am honored that you require my skill. Initiating construction.
Yes, my lord. The call to battle.
I am on it. A challenge worthy of my skill.
Get started?
I am on it. A challenge worthy of my skill. Only take me a moment. Initiating construction.
A thermoplasma generator is online, powering the Titan. Good work.
That Mars command facility is under heavy assault. Defend it. Protect it with your lives. If we can repair it, we can requisition a pain blade, and all will tremble at its wrath.
This is it, men.
General, the Titan sensors are functioning, but they're reporting anomalous signals and unusual xeno-energy readings.
What? So the Eldar was telling the truth. Rally the troops! If we're to hold off these vile, heartless Necrons, we will need every man!
Emperor be with us. General, the Titan's weapons are online.
Finally! Now we show these Necrons the might of Terra! Titan gunnery crew, fire on those monoliths and bring them down! All guardsman units, drive the Necrons back! Give them hell! That's an explosion!
The cavalry's arrived.
God!
Now that's an explosion! Well done! So falls a monolith!
Squad morale restored. The Titan's excavation crew is landing along with reinforcements. If I were a suspicious man, I'd call their timing too good.
I told them to hold off until we bested the Necrons. There was no reason to lead more into the slaughter without the Titan's weapons operational.
Indeed, it is a day to be proud, General. Your men perform better than any guardsman unit I've encountered.
Thank you, but our work is not yet done. There are still pockets of Orc resistance across Lorn V. We must protect the repair crews while they nurse the Titan back to health.
Still, it was an honor to fight alongside you. Barring my Space Marines, I could not have asked for better.
To each of us falls a task, and all the Emperor requires of us guardsmen is that we stand the line, and we die fighting. It is what we do best. We die standing.
The webway assembly must be relocated to within that primitive psychic defensive shield.
I cannot permit the convoy to stand still any longer. We must press on.
World things to you.
We must make our way to the psychic gate.
Command says that it's against the terms of the Alliance. Leave, or I'll be forced to fire on you.
This position is the most ideal location for our first relocation. They are closing in. It is secluded and secure from ground assault. First, we must eliminate the pathetic humans defending it. Then we will move the webway assembly.
Upon which whole worlds have been built.
That's it! The Eldar have been a knife in my gut for too long! Time to teach them the meaning of Imperial cleansing!
We are shaped by fate.
Our brothers have fallen in the duty of the Emperor! Pray your fate is the same.
The Ultramarines have fallen in valiant combat! All units! Protect the Titan's crew with your lives! Shield them with your bodies if you must!
In order to enter the psychic gate, we must first take control of its defenses.
Incoming enemy fire.
Warning! Emergency countermeasures have been disabled.
We are shaped by
The gate is ours! With haste, relocate the webway assembly inside the psychic gate.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. You will have what you require.
I hear the song of the celestial heavens, and the music is cacophonous. It is strange, but I find comfort in its dissonance. Writing the discord of the universal opus is what's given my people purpose when, by all rights, we as a race should have collapsed in upon ourselves. Win or lose, this battle is already my victory, my triumph. It is now fate which decides whether I am there to celebrate that fact or not. My brothers and sisters of light and song, terrible task falls to us. The Necrons, our ancestor foes and destroyer of our sister species, have returned. Even into this millennium, some craft worlds lie in silent ruin because of them. Millions of brothers and sisters gutted out like weak candles. We cannot abide this travesty again. To obliterate the soul itself is an act of utter, unprecedented malice that we cannot allow. The Necrons must pay for their actions. Today, they answer to us.
Farsia Talldeer, Necron monolith sighted.
So it is. Every battle must be a war unto itself. There can be no partial triumphs, for the Necrons will return again and again. Prepare yourselves. Today we war! Beware, for the Necron's arrival is imminent. Be strong of heart, my warriors. The Necrons have arrived. By the gods, guard my soul in the Infinity Matrix. This is Farsia Talldeer, praying for what I fear is the last time. Give me strength. The moment is at hand. It is time to use the power of the Soul Stone. Select the webway assembly and use the Soul Stone to obliterate the monolith. The day is won. Eliminate the last of the Necron warriors. We can finally return home to our families. No! More monoliths have arrived! The battle has only begun! The Soul Stone is depleted! It isn't ready for another attack! Our doom is upon us! We have but one chance left to win this day. The primitive Titan is still powerful. The Bone Singers can ensnare the power contained within its archaic weapons and use it to our advantage. The process has begun, but to succeed, we must devote our energies to one Titan piece at a time. The Titan piece is ours! Direct the Titan's weapon against our foe and drive the Necrons back. The Titan weapon is helping the Soul Stone regenerate its power. The more of the Titan weapons we capture, the sooner the Soul Stone can fire again.
You'll pay for your actions, alien. You may have seized the Titan, but you will not live long enough to use it.
Human, the Necrons are your true enemies, not us. Stop resisting our efforts to help you.
Necrons, Orcs, Elder, you'll all die the same when General Stern arrives!
The monolith phased. This is worse than defeat, for it will return soon to plague us again. We cannot allow the monolith to escape. Destroy it before it phases away! Target everything we have against it, lest it phases away before the killing blow arrives.
Order the 3rd Phalanx to pull back. Let the enemy pursue them. Then, close in with the 8th and 10th Phalanxes. Just like we did on Baltaine.
General! Elder!
Stay your hand, human. I've come to speak with you, not fight.
You have guts, Eldar. Considering we already trusted you once.
We are not your enemies today, so stop treating us as such. We do not want your Titan. It is yours once we dispose of the Necrons.
I don't trust you, Eldar.
Your trust is not required to win this war. Only your help.
Very well,
under
Eldar.
enemy fire.
All units, concentrate your
Incoming
firepower
enemy
on the
fire.
Necrons. We have a war to win.
Enemy is upon us.
It seems fate would ask greater things of us still. We must now fight the arriving armies of disorder as well.
The horde has arrived.
Farseer, have we truly won?
A momentary victory, I assure you. The Titan has served its purpose, but the strain ruptures it. If it explodes, it will claim us in her fury.
Our people await your instruction, Farseer. What would you have us do?
The Necrons came, expecting to find souls for the claiming, and instead found defeat. We can leave now. Go through the portal, sound the evacuation. We are finished with this world. We have won the day, but the day is not won on battles alone. The Necrons will continue their march, and at every turn of every crooked corner of this universe they will find us lying in wait. And they will find us unafraid.